Hi, this is Jessie Collins with Pyramid Educational Consultants in the U.S. and I just wanted to share a really quick video about some learning and communication opportunities. It's going to be really simple here that you could create for simple cooking lessons. In this particular one, I'm going to highlight making chicken nuggets. So this was a favorite thing of a lot of my students. And so a lot of these things I want to talk about, though, could be applied to teaching your kids to make other simple recipes and stuff like this as well. So the first thing I just want to show you is that this lesson, this video, if you click on the green buttons below this video link, there is a free download for a set of pictures for chicken nuggets, as well as an activity or lesson plan that writes down some of these different ideas for this lesson. On this particular picture for chicken nuggets, there's a chicken nugget picture, a salad dressing, so like ranch, you could use for ranch or ketchup, just a generic dip picture, and sauce, napkin, oven mitt, toaster oven, microwave plate, baking sheet, yum for our comment, cooking, and open, and then also I want. So those are the pictures that are available for free to go with this particular lesson. And you can take a look at that activity plan for some of the other ideas, but I just wanted to highlight a few select things here. The first thing I want to talk about is that you can make lessons in the kitchen easier or more difficult, kind of following directions wise based on how you kind of set things up. So obviously we could use these pictures for a single picture direction. And for example, you could point to this particular picture and tell your kid, get this. If you could do this with the items in their natural environment. So for example, if the things were in the refrigerator, you could show the kid this and expect them to go over, open up the refrigerator, look in the refrigerator, find the ketchup, take it out. But if for your student, that's too many things that are in there, one of the other things that we can do is kind of, as we're starting to teach our kids about this and are working our way for our kids to be able to find things in the natural environment like the refrigerator, the cabinet, the drawer, is to take a couple of the dips or sauces that your kid likes out, put them on the counter, and have a much more simple discrimination for these particular items. Okay, so that's one way that we can make this a little bit easier. Same thing with something like the cookie sheet or something like that. You could tell them to get this and they have to go find it in the drawer under the oven, or you could just put it out on the counter and have things a little bit easier for your kids to find. One other thing I want to highlight in regards to kind of prepping some directions as we look for independence. For some of my kids, especially as they get a little older, I really want to teach them to be able to make a couple of their favorite meals by themselves. And sometimes when I look at, this is so much text to kind of discriminate or read on here, even for me. Okay, wait, how hot do I need to make the oven? How much do I put it in there for? And this was recommended for me at some point along the years of someone I heard speak, but they had some great ideas for example, like if the serving size, maybe you can just put the number on there for 3. And so this is really simple. It's clear. My kid doesn't need to look around. You could highlight it. And so when my kid opens up the package or asks for help, then they know they need to take out 3 chicken nuggets. So that, for example, that's a great example of counting quantities or a functional way to do that. And then one other thing I like, you guys can see the text is so small. For example, throwing some Post-it notes on here like this is also another great option, or even marking it on the book. So that this kid can really simply find, they grab this package, I'm looking for that independence. I'm going to teach them that you need to get out 3 chicken nuggets. You're going to set the oven to 425, and we are going to set the timer to 10 minutes. So that's kind of just one quick, easy idea of a way to accommodate some of your packaging and stuff if you're looking for independence and you think that true just reading of the package might be kind of challenging for your student if we're really looking for independence. And then obviously there's lots of different communication opportunities. We could have our kids ask for any of these things. So you could, if you're really not going to work on independence for this particular lesson, you could withhold any of the items and have your student ask for that particular thing. Ask for the ranch dressing, ask for the chicken nuggets, maybe ask for help with turning the oven on, or taking something else out that's hot. Ask for the parchment paper, the baking pan, etc. And so there's a lot of things we could ask for. There's a lot of things that we could comment about, commenting about something being hot, commenting about something tasting delicious. Those are some potential options as well. And this can be done regardless of your kiddo's modality. And so I think it really just depends on the point of your lesson. When I'm teaching this kind of stuff, I always like to think about finding a balance of trying to teach my students to have independence with these particular routines. But then part of the reason why I may sabotage or create some communication opportunities is because if one of those things does happen and there's a breakdown in the routine and something falls apart, I want my kids to know that they can come ask me for help. They can come ask me, where's the ranch dressing, and that even though I might be eventually striving for independence, that sometimes when we're trying to do stuff independently, situations occur where we still may need to ask a request or even want to share about something we made that tastes delicious. So hope this gives you guys a couple simple ideas when you guys are thinking about taking cooking lessons and kind of modifying them for one particular purpose. I know this example is for chicken nuggets, but some of the things we talked about really can be applied across a variety of lessons in the kitchen. So happy cooking.